Got a special guest calling in right now. We've been waiting for this lady to call in. It is Lynn, Maui Lynn. Lynn, how are you?
I'm good. Hang on, I'm good. I'm trying to hang in there.
Well,
Uh,
well, here's the thing, and I want people watching and listening to understand. You've been a friend of ours a long time. You send me the salt, you
yeah,
send me shirts, you send all sorts of great stuff for Carrie and Polo and Sam and the crew and everybody. We love you like crazy. You're like a super fan, and I'm a super fan of yours. And we were just scared to death because we could not hear. We're not getting updates from anybody as to where you might have been. Now, you were telling me in your email, thank God you sent me the email, that electricity is spotty, cell service is spotty. Fill me in on what's going on right now in Maui.
we have no electricity going north, going south of Lahaina Town.
Okay.
Lahaina Town is still out. There is electricity supposedly from the police and fire station, which is going up towards Kanapali and Kapalua and Napili. Um, Not sure they have internet yet.
Okay.
They have all the services over here trying to get. I'm sorry, I want to just cry. But anyway,
You're doing great, and we love you. I'm so glad you called in.
so I think they are really trying to get us hooked up with electricity. Our electricity has been out since last Tuesday. Let's see, when it first started,
Right.
the my daughter texted me and said, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Fire up Lahaina Luna Road, which is next to the high school, and eventually she came back and she said, "Oh, 100% out." And that was probably mid-morning, mid-afternoon, very possibly right then. And then the winds started picking up, and then all of a sudden we had no water. And I think I sent you in a document on the very first email of the first one of this count I have, so you can go back and read that.
Okay, I'll go check it.
And then excuse my language, all hell broke loose. And people, it is just new homes that were just built for the workers 2 years, 3 years ago. Beautiful little town. They were all gone. An apartment building, 8 stories, that was 2 years old. That's just melted. People on Front Street, there's like, I think there's like 4, maybe 5 exits off Front Street onto Honolulu Highway, which is the lower road, not the bypass. That it was just so crowded they couldn't. Everybody was just jumping. They don't know how many people jumped into the ocean. They have no idea. I think they've identified. I think 4 people. I don't know. People. I'm sorry. This sounds so horrible. People just melted into the pavement. It was so hot.
It's our good friend Lynn calling from Maui. We had John Matthews on the other day from KHVH. You may have heard that, you may not have.
Yes.
As of 2 days
I
ago.
can only hear you at 4.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. And I'm glad. I know that you would still be listening, but I know that you couldn't get into the chat room, and I understand. John was saying they didn't know then what started this. The hurricane was all wind, and it wasn't any rain. Do you have any clue? Is anybody there locally telling you why this happened and how on God's green earth it spread so fast?
It's the winds. I know that. Like my daughter said, fire out Lahaina Luna Road, all contained, and then all hell. Excuse my language. All hell broke loose, and it was just there was nothing they could do. It seems we didn't have any water. They didn't have any water. That document I sent you.
Yeah.
Read that. It'll give you a little bit more.
I will.
They're looking into it. They're going to have to look into it.
Does your home still exist? Did your home make it?
My home is fine. The fires, they stopped the fire about 3/4.
Thank goodness.
there's no electricity. We're running on generators. My daughter from around Hana got us a generator. We had to go up to Nepali and pick it up, but there's the aloha love of a Hana over here is so incredible, Joe. You would just not believe it. Let's see. It's all going to come out.
Yeah.
It's so sad, and I really, really want to thank you for keeping us in front of the nation. I don't think most people really realize we don't know what really happened,
Right.
but what the devastation is. Like, all Lahaina town is gone. They think the banyan tree, which is the largest in the world, may come back, but all the history and it's just so sad.
Well, Lynn,
The fire.
I'm glad that you
Go
and
ahead.
yours are okay. I mean, I'm right up against it, as you know.
I know.
But we're gonna keep a spotlight on what's happening there. Going to keep on trying to raise money for
Please.
what's happening there. And do me a favor, call back in. Thank God that you and yours are okay. But call back in. Let us
Mhm.
know what you find out. Keep sending me the emails. And thank you for calling in tonight. I'm going to put you on hold for Sam to talk to you. But Lynn, thank you. That is Maui Lynn, who, if you've ever gone to my chat room, she's been one of our followers and our fans for a long time, a great supporter of the show as well. And we definitely want to keep on shining a spotlight out there to make sure that people get the information they need about what's going on in Maui.